Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. It was a normal day in Montana, and then locals saw an unusual sighting. Now, I'm expecting a moose to be part of this story, but no, it's not a moose. It was an elephant on the loose in Butte, Montana. The incident was captured on video by locals. A man who appeared to be the handler of the elephant can be seen running alongside the large mammal. Brittany posted a video on Facebook and said, "An elephant walking down the road." Apparently, the elephant had escaped from a local circus, which was holding a show at the Butte Civic Center. The circus did not immediately respond to a request for comment. At one point, the elephant went to the bathroom on somebody's lawn. The elephant was eventually caught and returned to the circus without injury. PETA encouraged people not to buy tickets to any circus that forces animals to perform. PETA says elephants learn crucial social and behavioral skills from their mothers and other relatives with whom they share intense emotional bonds. Instead of experiencing all this in their natural homes, elephants used in circuses are exploited and made to do meaningless circus tricks on the road. A hotel has won over some customers by mocking disgruntled guests who leave negative reviews. The Petite Hermitage Hotel in West California has a 4.5-star overall rating on Google and TripAdvisor, and they mock anyone who leaves just 1 star. Rooms go for up to $850 per night, and the hotel told some visitors they need a dose of reality. They signed off with replies like "tally-ho" and even offered directions to a Holiday Inn to upset one customer. One review criticized their $28 fried chicken sandwich as being inedible, proclaiming they'd rather have a Popeyes, to which the hotel said, "We can only aspire to the culinary heights of the Popeye sandwich, and we will endeavor to get there someday." Another review claimed the room had a bug infestation on the balcony, but misspelled petite as petite. I don't know how to explain it. P-E-T-I-T as P-E-T-I-T-E. Maybe I'm not saying the first word correctly. Doesn't matter. The hotel wrote back, "We do ask at a bare minimum that anyone leaving a review does spell the name of the hotel correctly. It can lead to confusion, especially among the Roach community." Ethan Levine is touring the United States to earn the Guinness title for most ceremonial first pitches thrown. On April 10th, he threw one for the Hartford Yard Goats. 4 days later, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. From May 8th through the 12th, he's working on 4 different stadiums in the greater Chicago area. Ethan said, "I was just doom scrolling one night and thought of it and checked to see if there was a record." He figured a small town mayor somewhere must have a lifetime record for first pitches, but he found nothing. He contacted Guinness. They told him it had set a benchmark of 40 to qualify for the record, which is so far unclaimed. He hopes to throw 50. Ethan says, "A million cold emails and cold calls later, I'm sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts Park." Oh, a mom was left horrified. She tried to invite people to her daughter's first birthday party, but she didn't want to send out paper invites, so she used one of those electronic things. She decided to import contacts, not realizing she wouldn't be able to unimport some of the contacts. She had to go on TikTok and caption her video, "If you received an invitation, no, you didn't." She said, "I just made an Evite for my daughter's first birthday party, and on Evite it said import contacts. I thought it might be import to select through. No, it imported all 487 of my contacts and invited them to the birthday party. Not only did it invite my boss, it invited all my coworkers, all the people that have ever been stored in my phone, and it sent invitations based on how they're stored in my phone. I just want you to take a second, think about everyone stored in your phone and how they're stored in your phone, and then imagine them receiving the invitation." Wait, so did it look at how you have people labeled? I don't know how you have people in your phone. You might have Joe Garage, right? Joe's name's not Garage. He's Joe from the garage. Or, maybe you have an X. I want to know more. She explained she had someone saved in her phone as Derek, followed by an eye roll emoji. Exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, he did receive an invitation. Derek eye roll emoji. Another name that was in her contacts, Jess hit her car in the parking lot. That's amazing. On a Wednesday night, you'll often find me at the local brewery playing trivia, which is why I love this story from the Washington Post titled "Inside the Cheating Scandal Rocking DC's Trivia Scene." The Post tells us most week at a brewery in D.C., it's friendly trivia night, but recently it became the epicenter of a very D.C. scandal. The Post says by the time the Washington Post arrived to investigate, the brewery looked like it usually does. Millennials, mostly sipping craft beers at sticky wooden tables. But as patrons tipped back pints, the staff seemed on edge. Oh no, what happened? One bartender wanted to talk about what went down, but then he hesitated. He asked the supervisor, "Hey, supervisor, should you be involved in this?" Supervisor said, "No, and you shouldn't be either." Uh-oh. You see, there were 42 teams playing trivia. Jacob, a regular, noticed something amiss. There was no photo featuring the prior week's winners on the TVs. Then a slide appeared warning players against cheating. The warning said, don't use Shazam or your Apple Watch to figure out the songs on the music round. Don't throw you up in the air while Shazam is still on your Apple Watch so everyone could see that you're using it to cheat. Yeah, at my place, people go to the bathroom at interesting times. I'll leave it at that. One commenter on Twitter said, how pathetic do you have to be to cheat at bar trivia? Another said, cheating at trivia is a vile sicko behavior, and I will not rest until the cheater is brought to justice and shamed out of town. Towards the end of trivia night, they did a round about songs of betrayal, and then the crowd began singing along to Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats. Those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy this content and you want to access it commercial-free, become a subscriber on Apple Podcasts, just $4.99 US dollars per month. You can start with a free 30-day trial. That subscription gets you all the shows here on the network. Daily Comedy News, I host that, and Palace Intrigue, and 5 daily trivia questions, and Monsters, Sharks, and Dinosaurs, and the rest of the shows. Or if you prefer to support podcasts using the value for value model, check out an app like Fountain, Podcast Guru, or True Fans. You can stream some sats in my direction, or just follow the show for free like you've been doing on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your shows, and you have an awesome day.